Okay, so it's time for a bit of a life update. As you can tell, I am sick, and I have been sick for like a week, and it's gotten worse the last like 2 or 3 days. But this morning I started to feel a lot better, so I just had to make a very hard decision, and so I'm updating you on that. Change of plans. I'm still doing my meet on March 25th in like 11 days. Today's the 14th. But I'm no longer planning on weighing in in the 69 kilogram weight class. Just for health reasons. At the beginning of this year, I started a diet so I could weigh in at the 69 kilogram weight class. But in February, my body just started rebelling against me, and I've been pushing through and dropped my calories again starting in March, and my body is just continuing to rebel against me. And now I've gotten sick, and it's not going away, and so I think my body is like, stop, like chill out. I'm brought my calories back up. I'm planning on maintaining my weight as best as I can, and just getting my metabolism back up, continuing to focus on my training and going into this meet, just doing the best I can and making myself proud. So this will still be my first official meet. I did do one in December at the same location, but I didn't do it officially. I didn't have my USA weightlifting membership card or anything like that. I just did it just for the experience. But I have a membership card. I registered for the meet. I paid for my membership. Like, I am doing this meet, and it is a local meet, but since I am choosing and have decided not to compete in the 69 weight class for this meet, it's very unlikely that I will qualify for senior nationals in May. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying it's highly unlikely. And I'm just going into this meet doing the best I can and making myself proud. And I think it'll be really fun with the pressure taking off, because it's when I get in like a bad mental state or feel like very stressed out that I do miss my lifts, because weightlifting is so technical and so mental that whenever I'm not like enjoying myself, or whenever I'm having a hard time focusing, that's when I miss my lifts. And so I'm excited to have the pressure alleviated and just to have fun during this meet and take you guys along so you can see. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that my plan is changing. I'm really sad that I'm having to I'm not competing in the 69, because I probably won't qualify to go to senior nationals, because like my really big goal was to compete nationally in both weightlifting and powerlifting this year. And I'm having to postpone that. But health is like the most important thing, and I think it's just really funny that I am competing in these sports like for fun, because I want to, because I have a passion for participating in these sports, but that you kind of forget that health and wellness is the whole point of fitness and taking care of your body. And so I'm just trying to get my body back into a healthy state, get my digestive system back on track, get my metabolism back on track, get my hormones back on track. My body is very resistant to change, and I know this because last year I did 2 different diets, and the first one was very successful and my body responded very well. But I also had to go pretty low calories and pretty strict for about 5 or 6 weeks. I did really well at my powerlifting meet that kind of led up to. There was like a 3-week break between like when I ended my diet and when I like competed. But I did have to do a water cut for that meet, because in those 3 weeks I did gain some weight back from the influx of carbs and calories and sodium and like water retention. So my body did respond pretty well to that. But then after the meet, I kind of was not strict. I wasn't in a mental place to monitor and maintain my weight appropriately after a 15-pound weight loss. And so I ended up gaining most of the weight back. Well, not most, just like half of it. And so I was very disappointed that that had happened. And so that diet ended June 27th. And so about August 28th, I say about, but I say the exact dates. So August 28th, I started another diet. So it was about 8 weeks later that I started it again. And I ended up losing the weight I had regained and got down about 2 pounds lower than I had my lowest weight in that first diet. And again, a first diet was for the right reasons. Second diet was for the wrong reasons. And so I was even less in a good place. I did that diet so I wouldn't have to diet this year. I did that diet. I was like, okay, I'm going to get back down and I'm going to maintain my weight this time. But then when I finished the diet, I did not. And I ended up gaining all the weight back that I had lost. And so I totally just like, those 10 or 12 weeks that I did that diet, like totally like wasted them. And in those 6 weeks between finishing that diet on like November 11th and then starting this one January 1st, that was only 6 weeks and I gained like all the weight back. And so that is why my body is rebelling. And I was very fearful that this would happen, but I was so excited and passionate about my goals that I went to push on through anyways. And now I'm having to take a step back and reprioritize. And so my goal right now is just to compete for fun, share my journey, try to give y'all guys something to relate to, and just entertainment, I guess, and just take y'all along my journey. So I still have the same goals. It's just they're getting postponed a little bit. Depending on how this meet goes, I could still do a national meet later in the year. It's just going to be really tough with stuff going on this summer, and it would be like in September, and I'm already planning on doing powerlifting meet in October. So it would be really hard to prep and peak for weightlifting in September and powerlifting in October, like a month later. So that would be very difficult and very expensive as far as traveling. So that just doesn't seem very likely right now. We'll see, I mean, how the summer goes. So like a lot of stuff that's going on with my body, that's like personal, like I don't want to share all that information. But if you do have questions or if you're going through something similar, I would love to talk to you about it. So you can comment down below, or you can direct message me on Instagram or Facebook or email or whatever, or text me if you have my phone number. I would love to talk to you about it if you're struggling with something that I'm kind of discussing. I want to be an encouragement for you to love your body and celebrate your strength and what your body can do. And I feel like I'm not doing that when I'm not keeping myself healthy. So we're getting healthy and we're getting strong, and that's that. So have a great day. I'm going to Ruidoso this weekend for one of my friends, girls weekend for her bachelorette, and it's gonna be fun, and hopefully I'll take you with me. Maybe we might be going ziplining, we might be going hiking. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm gonna try to record some of it, and I love road trips, so it'll be fun. Okay, see you later. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.